Hey, there was one thing that I did not show you all when it comes to distribution. So I made a decision to make this video and make it brief. So if we're looking at this is a normal bell curve, okay? Remember, this U is actually going to be the mean. This is one standard deviation below the mean, two standard deviations below the mean, three standard deviations below the mean. On the upside, this is going to be one standard deviation above the mean, two standard deviations above the mean, and three standard deviations above the mean. The empirical rule is going to say that it's a theory that states that in a normal distribution, if we have this setup where we have our mean and values to the left and to the right, in what we call a normal, just bell-shaped distribution, where by the data actually naturally go in this way, it's going to state that the empirical rule states that 68% of the data will fall here, 95% will fall in the second tier, and then 99.7% in the third tier. So the one thing that you have to remember in the empirical rule is that in a normal bell distribution, the values of the deviations are as follows. The first one is 68%. The second one is 95%. The third one is 99.7%. All right. One more time. In a normal distribution, in a normal bell-shaped distribution, where the mean is directly in the middle of the bell, each value is going to have a percentage, whether it's negative or positive. Going out three spaces, this value of the first tier is going to be 68%. The value here at the second tier is going to be 95%. And the value at the third tier is going to be 99.7%. Again, this is called the empirical rule. All right.